welcome to
The Tre Show.
No, that's the wrong one. It's not the Tre Show. That's the wrong one. It's some nerd stuff. You know where you're at. You know where you're at.
Oh.
This may or may not post with a visual. We'll find out by the end of this taping.
This is a family-friendly podcast.
This is a multitude of problems before, but we're gonna try to get this done. Maybe this will be the one that actually gets posted. So
don't bet on it if you're a betting man.
We got Tre. Who are you giving signs to? Are they watching?
Kyrie Irving.
No, that's Kyrie. Kyrie Irving, give us a follow on all our socials. Shout out Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, let's do it. Kai, give me a follow.
Give us a shout out.
I sold a pair of your shoes the other day.
Yeah, come on, we're out here pushing your merch. Let's go. Welcome to another episode. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate it. Thank you for, seeing that notification and being like, hey, new video. I'm getting on that.
To our 13 subscribers, we
13
love
subscribers. We do love our 13 subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000.
Except for you, Colin.
You know who you are. There might be two Collins, but the Colin, you know which Colin it is. Yeah, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. That's what we're working on.
I think we skipped a step.
No, we're going the big goal, and we're going for 4 digits. Not 10, 20, 30, 100, straight to 1,000.
I mean, we could buy them and get them tonight.
No, I don't want to buy them. I want authentic. I want real people. I want somebody who's going to comment and maybe not like what I'm wearing the day of and be all like, wow, that shirt is not form-fitting.
I can do that for free.
But I need somebody on YouTube. Are you going to comment and do it for me?
Yeah, I'll make a fake account.
Oh, my gosh. You don't need no... If you have a fake account, you're going to have to watch ads.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Take a bet.
This week, actually, this is a lot of pre-news week because there's some things coming down the pipeline. There's some exciting things because we have the showcase coming up on the 9th, a possible, hopeful Nintendo Direct possibly coming out on the 8th. Super excited, but it probably won't be this week. It'll probably be next week because I want it so bad. And then we're gonna have some tech news. We're going to have a Madden Minute, but we're also going to have a minute where Tre, says something really crazy. If you knew Tre, if you've been around Tre for years, it's just a bombshell. And I don't know if any of us prepared for it because when I heard it, I was like, this is blasphemy.
Michael Jordan is the third best player of all time.
We're not getting into that.
LeBron,
that's a Tre Show thing.
Kobe, and then Jordan.
And then we got
rest in peace, Bean.
We got a little bit of Amazon news. To wrap us up, and then maybe we'll talk about some entertainment stuff. First things first, I'm the realist. Get ready.
This is water. This is not an alcoholic.
It's
beverage.
lean. He raps and he drinks lean.
Shout out to Lil Wayne.
So we're gonna start it off as we've been starting off lately. We're gonna have a Madden Minute from Tre. Go ahead, give us our Madden Minute.
This might only be a minute. All right, so. Last time we talked about the Campus Legends thing they added to the game. Turned out to be pretty whack. Not really. It was just one of those things from you know how when there's a game thing and then it's just so close.
Yeah.
It's
it
just
was almost
so
cool.
Close. Yeah. So they added. So it was the 10 teams they already had the rights to. So it wasn't every team. It was just the 10 teams they had the rights to, which isn't a huge deal because it was still 80% legends. Mm-hmm. So and they were all like, for them it was a lot of new guys. So it was cool. The part that they messed up on was they put it in the most restrictive game mode. So you had no customization.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't change the starters. You couldn't look at the rosters. You picked a team and you played.
Isn't that a big deal? Because there's like a lot of customization when it comes to the who you actually have playing.
Yeah, and every player was a 90, except for each team had a couple 99s. And like I said, it was just you played an online game. That was the only thing you could do. You could play an online game, player versus player, and that's it. It's so close because playing the game was fun the first couple times, but after that there was just nothing to it. And it just became stale.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was so close to being cool. If they would have just added some kind of customization to it, or just not lock it behind Superstar KO, which is the game mode, it would have been actually kind of cool. And with Mutt, they actually listened to us.
Ooh. So they can get that
So
more money.
one of the no, actually not at all.
Oh wow, really?
One of the things that the community had talked about was wanting more free cards.
Mm-hmm.
So with this promo, through playing that game mode, the Superstar KO, doing the challenges, completing the like the agendas, you could get a total of 4 free cards, 4 free 89s.
Oh, okay.
But you could also get all of them
by
through an exploit / method.
Mm-hmm.
No, but not by paying. Well, technically by paying. Okay. So all you have to do is you have to have either coins or players to get rid of, and you would get the 89s. You need 3 89s. And the way it is you have the 3 89s. You put those into the champion set, which is a 91, and the 91 was Reggie Bush. So you put them into the Reggie Bush set, and you get the 91. And for most of these things, in the past, it was if they gave you the cards back, they gave you the cards that you put into the set back. This year, no matter what cards you put in, you got to pick one of the 19 cards, or 3 of them. You put 3 in, you can get 3 back. So you could put in 3 Vince Youngs and then take 3 totally different players. So here's the exploit. So you take the first 3 players. Mm-hmm. You take the ones you want. And then you quick sell Reggie Bush. So Reggie Bush quick sells for, because most masters are supposed to be like 6, 7, 800K. Reggie Bush was around 350.
Oh, crap.
So he was very low value. But what wasn't low value was quick selling him, because that gave you 7,000 training. To get a guaranteed 89, you need 3,500 training, which means Reggie Bush gives you 2. You buy another 89 on top of that, you can do the set again because it's repeatable. You get to pick 3 more cards and get the Reggie Bush again. Repeat. 3 more, repeat. So there was 19 cards.
Yeah.
I have 13 of them. Free. Just from repeating and doing that set. I don't know if it's an exploit. I don't know if they meant it to be like that.
Are you going to get banned next week when they figure out what you did?
I mean, it's their fault. I mean, some people, when they got banned for a similar exploit, not a similar exploit, but an exploit, they got $200 worth of points.
That's how you get banned?
No, they
that's what they did.
Yeah, EA gave them $200 worth of points because they banned them. So if they ban me, go ahead. I'll take the points.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I have 13 of the players. So my team went from an 83, which before the promo was decently solid. The highest in the game was like an 85, 86, to an 87, just by adding 13 of those players.
So are you going to get the rest of the 6 players, or are you going to try to grind and do that?
I might do it one more time, but one of them is another quarterback. I don't need another quarterback. I got the mobile quarterback. One of them is a receiver. I just have no interest in the receiver. I want one of the linebackers. There's 2. So the only players left is a quarterback, a wide receiver, a corner, a linebacker, and 2 defensive linemen. I would only take one of the D linemen, one of the linebackers, and the corner, because nothing else matters to me at that point. I don't need the receiver, I don't need the quarterback, and I don't need both of the linemen. I already took one of the other linemen from the promo. So a lot of people have been doing it. A lot of people haven't done it as much as I have. Yeah. Just from playing Weekend League.
Is it like double points Weekend League?
No, Weekend League. It's worse than that.
Oh my gosh. Weekend
League is when controllers get broken, your will to play Madden is broken, and you just want to commit uninstall. So Weekend League is open. By open, I mean unranked. Yeah, this is a gaming podcast. I can talk the real words.
You can get into it.
It's unranked, head-to-head games, and you have 25 of them. You have 25 games, And like I said, it's unranked, so you can play any team. You can play a team who has a 70 overall team, or you can play a 90 overall team, because that's the highest right now. It doesn't matter. It's just about who you get matched up with. And there's a leaderboard. There's rankings for how many wins you get. There's the rankings are 10 to 2. Or I guess I should start with number 1, 10 to 2, 50 to 25, 100 to 75, and then it goes legend at 18 wins, MVP at 15 wins, 12 wins is all-star, and then down it goes like that.
What's the highest you got?
The end of last year, when I was really good at the game, I would get around MVP, around legend, like 16, anywhere from 16 to 19 wins. But this year, just because of the way defense is, and defense is what I was really good at, and right now it's broken, so I'm kind of broken. Last week I only won 12 games. This week I won 14, and so I had my last game. I lost, and that game would have put me at MVP. So I'm just at All-Star with 14 wins. I would have had 15. But so I'm kind of down bad right now because defense is broken.
So if anybody wants to get their record up, you can go find Trey on Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well because of how bad defense is, but it'll get fixed eventually. Eventually they'll we had a big patch that fixed some stuff, but not the defense yet. But
by the time the season's over, they'll get it done.
I mean, it won't be that long, but the only thing is that when EA fixes something, normally something else breaks. So, or they like fix it in a different way. Mm-hmm. Like right now, the game plays. It's good in the fact that you can throw 50-50 balls. So you know how in the NFL, if you're number one, like you watched the Raiders in 2016. Yeah. How many times did Derek Carr just throw the ball up to Michael Crabtree and just give him a chance to go get it?
Yeah.
Like you can do that right now. And in previous games, it would just be an interception every time. Right now, you can throw that 50-50 ball and let your receiver have a chance. So one of the ways they might just fix that is to take it out of the game and just have those be interceptions again, which wouldn't fix the problem because the problem is defenders, the AI isn't responding right to zones. So if you have a deep, I'm getting into real football terms on a nerd podcast, whatever. If you have
you're just a football nerd. It's fine.
A deep blue, like if you're playing a cover 3 or cover 4, you have a deep blue, which is supposed to guard from 20 yards to line of scrimmage and back. Nothing is supposed to get behind that safety. Mm-hmm. And you have someone who's running a streak on one side and then a deep post. He'll come up to match the post, but there's someone right there. So you have normally, if it's a cover 3, you'll have a guy playing a mid, which is like 15 to 25 yards. Mm-hmm. So that way your deep blue covers the streak. Right now he's coming up to cover the post, even though there's someone right there. So
there's
the streaks
2 guys
are open
there, and then they're just wide open.
Yeah, the deep blues aren't responding at all. So you can, if you're playing Tampa 2, which is 2 deep safeties and deep blues, you can run, but they're more inside because there's no one to cover the middle of the field on a Tampa 2, the deep middle. So the safeties are playing more to the inside. So if you run a streak to the outside, they're running all the way past them, and they're not playing the deep guy. So could you
curb this by, as a user, playing those positions? And instead of that, so you're saying on that last other play where they're all running in, could you play that guy, keep him out, and then just play that part of the field? Or is that not how the game works?
Yeah, but there's 2 sides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's 2 safeties. And if you right now the meta is it's a play called mesh or a play called forwards. So it's mesh is you have 2 drags, and if you're playing man, they're gonna bump each other, and one of the drags is gonna be open. If you're playing a zone, even with hard flats, it'll be a catch, but you should be able to stop at least one of the mesh routes. I mean, one of the drags. But then the running back and normally the tight end is on a wheel route, so they're going around, and those will beat the safeties. Or on a play called, in some books it's called Seattle, and then there's one called PA Verts. It's a streak on this side, a an in route here or a deep post, a streak on the outside, and then the tight end is coming from the line around almost like the Nike sign almost.
Yeah.
Like this. And the safeties, since there's one here, they're coming in this way, and then there's a route behind that, and then another route. So one of these are always going to be open because he's coming inside for the first one. So it's not a fun time right now.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a nightmare for if you're. I'm glad I'm not a Madden fan this year. Well,
yeah,
any
it's
year.
bad.
On to the next news.
Thank you. So
that
sorry.
That was our Tre Madden Minute. Our Madden Minutes. I should just call them the Madden 10. I should just change the name. These are Tre's Madden 10 because there's a lot going on, and he has a love. There's a love for that game.
I want to apologize to all of our audio only listeners.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of hand movements.
I'm sure that was not the best way to explain any of that.
Sorry, we're getting used to this. We're getting used to this camera that never works. So, like I said, there's a lot of pre-news this week. Well, before we get into the pre-news, here's another great example of a company just saying something and then everyone getting mad and then them changing their mind on it. I don't know if you heard about the well, you have a PS5 already, so you're not worried about this, but what do they call it, the roadmap, or I can't remember what they're calling it.
What?
But where they say that you can buy the game and then most of the times there's like a small fee. Then when you get your PS5, you could upgrade it to the PS5 version.
Oh yeah.
So the new Horizon Zero Dawn game, they were saying, oh, if you get like the super digital deluxe game, which is like $100 or something like that, that's the only way you can roadmap up from PS4 to PS5. Everybody else, sorry, or you have to buy like the collector's edition, which comes with, I believe, a book and a statue, no physical game. Collector's edition, no game. That's
not anything new.
That's not. That's
no.
Just, when I read it, I was like,
that's how it is. Like,
so you buy a collector edition of something, you get a freaking statue, but you don't get the actual disc of the game anymore.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
No, I was really talking about the roadmap thing. Like, I know last year for Madden, it was a surprise that they offered that for free.
Oh yeah, that was
dual entitlement. And
that's the fancy legal term, dual entitlement.
So you bought the PS4 version, and I think it's because they knew that the next gen version would be out in like a month after the console came out. So it was in December, and if you bought the PS4 version, you got to upgrade for free. However, 2K did the opposite. So NBA 2K, if you bought the $60 version of the game, you had to rebuy it. But if you bought the $100 one, you didn't. I bought the $60 version, so I bought the game twice.
You did? Because you had it on PS4, then on 5.
Yeah.
So first they were saying that Sony was saying, hey, this is how it is. This is what it's going to be. We're not doing a dual entitlement situation. And then everyone got mad. And then they said, okay, this time we're doing it for free. So I guess they're going to just let you jump up to the next one for free. And they said, but this is the last one.
It's really dumb. Like, if you don't have a next-gen console and you're not trying to get a next-gen console, why are you buying games?
I mean, but this is the first. Is it the first? Yeah, the transition used to seem easier, right? It used to seem more simpler. When we were going from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, it didn't seem this complicated. It just seemed like they just came out with the game for the next generation, and then
I can tell you why.
Why?
Twitter.
Explain.
They didn't have to worry about every single person.
Oh, there's just more people.
There wasn't a bunch of Emily and Joes on Twitter who could always say exactly what they want to say, and have easy access to these companies and sway public opinion in a way that
I guess if you have 1,000 people on Twitter, it seems like 10,000.
Yeah, and then it could be a couple hundred people, and then people, no disrespect, I watch his videos every day, but people like Spawnwave are gonna cover it. People like you're not your average consumer. What's his name? Tech Review USA are going to cover it.
RGT 85.
Yeah, they're going to cover it, even if it's only a couple hundred people, because it's news at the end of the day.
Well, that's the Twitter news of the day for sure.
Yeah, so they didn't have to worry about that when the Xbox One came out, and I think it's dumb, you know, like.
I don't think it's I think it's crazy, like, for you to expect that a game just work multi-generational. Like, I was gonna get the Miles Morales thing, and then I'm like, maybe I'll wait. Now I'm just waiting for when the price drops to get it, because it's not technically a full game, and I don't want to spend $60 on an expansion or how much it is. But I understand. I'm gonna have my old system. That's what you would do. You just keep your old system so you could play your old games. So people, I don't know. People are really weird about this right now.
People are so entitled. Like that's really what it is. Like, you bought the console. You're just why would you expect the game to be free?
Yeah, I don't get it.
If you expected that, why would you not just play the game on your last console?
Yeah,
you already bought it.
You just have the other. I mean, that's the old thing, right? You just have both consoles.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to play this game. Oh, I just have to play it on my old console. You got God of War Ragnarok on PS4, and you want to play on PS5. Well, guess what? You're gonna have to play it on PS4.
Why did you buy the PS5 then? If you were playing on the PS4.
Yeah, you should have waited.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I guess that's the official podcast. We're the few times we're kind of in agreement on a situation. It's like, oh, I guess you don't buy the game if you're gonna upgrade soon. If you know you're going to get the next system in a month.
If you're one of those people who, first of all, if you've been trying since November and you haven't got one yet, you're extremely unlucky, or you're not really trying that hard. Because all my friends, they got put on in some type of way, or they got lucky. Even back to like my internet friends, all of them that are actively trying have got one by now.
Yeah, if you're really, really about it.
You're not really about it. So for you to then complain about, oh, I bought the PS4 game for $60 and then I bought the PS5. You knew that before. You knew that you wanted the PS5. Did you expect your whole library to come over on the PS5 version? Did you expect to just download?
Well, I guess you can play it, right? You can play your PS4 games on the PS5.
If you bought it digitally, you can play the PS4 game on there, and
they just want it at 4K or whatever.
It'll still be upscaled. It'll still look better, and it'll still run better.
But it's not the PS5
But
edition.
It's not the PS5 version, no.
That's a silly. I did until I really was talking about it. I thought about it and I was like, well, Sony. The story I thought was, it's funny that Sony turned tail on it and then they're like, well, this is the last one. But we'll see if it's really the last one, right? We'll see when the next. I don't know what the next Sony Studios project is. I guess we'll find out this week.
No, I think it's really the last one because they didn't want to do it for this one.
Yeah, I just don't do it. I mean, I have a PS4. When Ragnarok comes out, I'm gonna buy it on PS4. And if I bought it, if some reason I end up getting a PS5, I would not be all upset. I would just play the PS4 version. It just doesn't. I do like the fact that I'll be able to use my. Can't you stream your PS5 to your PS4?
So it's all complicated, but I think you can.
I think if I put my PS4 in a different room, I can stream it over, and then I can play my PS5 on two different TVs without setting things up.
Yeah.
But that's for a future way far from now, like 5 years when the PS5's cheap. So like I've been saying a few times, there's the Sony showcase. So what are you excited to see? Because I don't really know exactly what they're going to be showing. Nothing.
Gaming is dead.
Oh my god, this is not the time for your giant crazy things to say. I really, really hope we see some gameplay of God of War Ragnarok.
I really hope we see more than 2 controller colors for the PlayStation 5 controllers. Sony.
Maybe it's a Space Jam one, even though the movie's already out.
Xbox already had that. Sony. Dog. It's been a year. Why do we only have 3 colors for the PlayStation 5 controllers?
How come the Switch only has a few?
That's different. Even the Switch has more color Joy-Cons than that.
Well, they do, but it's not easy to get them all.
Why would you? Oh, that's not important. Anyway, why? I can go make my own Xbox controller.
Yeah, that's pretty. Their lab or whatever.
Every color, cool. And there's so many different Xbox controller colors. Sony, why are y'all being like this? Because there was so many PS4 controllers.
This man
There was
is
red,
trying
there
to
was
spend
camo, there was black, there was
more
gold, there
money.
was blue, there was like 6 different blue controllers for
Let
the,
him-
for the PlayStation 5 or 4. There was like 6 different blues.
Which shades of blue would you like?
North Carolina blue with white.
Are they doing short bursts of special edition ones? I haven't really seen.
After the cosmic red and the black one,
Uh-huh.
there's been none.
Maybe they'll release 2 more colorways.
That's so
this week.
stupid. Like, I'm trying to get my white controller out, and I have the black one, but I'm not going to buy the red one.
Oh my god, I love this. So I guess you're hoping that the showcase is going to show some new controllers.
At least 5.
At least 5 new ones. Well,
Yeah.
why not? That's not that crazy. It's just shells that they're coloring.
Yeah, like legit. They didn't even change like the internals. They changed only the face plates. That's it. Like the internal, the thing that holds everything was still black.
So the buttons are all still the same color then.
No, the buttons are too.
Oh, so they did the buttons on the shell.
Yeah, look. So there's the middle is black. All that changes the face plates and the buttons.
Oh, okay.
Sony, it's not that hard. Why? Okay, Sony, let's talk.
Let's.
Why do y'all want to not give people their games to make more money? Right? Keep it a buck. It's because of money. But also won't make new PS5 controller colors that would make you more money.
I don't know. I don't
It don't make
understand
no
what
sense.
I mean, Nintendo's the same thing. Everybody wants. There's a lot of people who collect the Joy-Con colors. Just keep coming up with colors. just have 30 colors, just like you did with the Amiibos. People used to collect the Amiibos, and a lot of people still do. They stopped getting every release. Like Eric used to get, I think, every single one.
Yeah.
And then finally, he's like, okay, I can't get the third Wario Amiibo.
Maybe the Last of Us remake,
Oh, you're
part 3.
so that's the Last of Us remake is a rumor, and then I guess they're supposed to be adding a multiplayer to The Last of Us 2. I really don't know what's
It's the
going
same
on with that.
multiplayer from 1.
Oh well, I
Yeah.
played that a lot.
No, you didn't. I did. I beat it twice.
Oh, you did?
The second time, I just beat it on easy mode. I'm not even gonna lie. I just wanted the story.
Would you? I know this is
Shoot
a long
me.
shot. There's not gonna happen. I guess they've had time, but a Spider-Man 2. Maybe
They've
we
had like
can
5 years
since a proper Spider-Man.
since 1.
Well, and then
One was 2017.
and then they spent a few years working on, maybe a year working on
I
Miles
was gonna say,
Morales.
did they really spend a few years?
Probably not. They're like, here's some snow and a different guy.
Yeah. I mean, it was nice. I didn't finish it still.
I haven't bought it, but when I buy it, I'm very sure I'll love it. Every once in a while, I still think about just re-downloading Spider-Man and just playing it through again.
I did too, but I didn't play it through. So I just went to fight some
If
people,
you
and I
could
was
just-
like, I don't know what buttons I'm pressing.
If
I
you
don't know
could
what to
just
do.
not have to do the sneaking around missions, that's a perfect game.
Those are so fun.
You like them?
I don't like the combat. It feels like it's so hard to take anyone out.
Oh, I love the combat.
No, I don't like it.
Well, I understand people are like punch sponges.
Yeah, like why you're bringing, especially the demons. Oh my gosh, the demons were terrible to have
You
to
really
fight.
got to use
'Cause
like
you'd-
all your
Yeah,
powers.
you'd have to fight 8 of them. Like the not Hammerhead. What was the dude's name?
Hammerhead's in the DLC.
The Kingpin. When it would be like one of his crews, you know, they were easy to take down. But the demons, they would have guns. They would have
Yeah, you
RPGs.
You really,
It was
really
so
have
annoying.
to use. I use all my gadgets, but I only use that costume that regenerates the gadgets.
Yeah, I just used whatever one looked cool. I'm not even gonna lie.
Which
When-
one? Well,
when I
you can do
unlocked the
that because
black
you
and
can
gold
swap
one-
the powers.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can change the power. I think you can. I think. Well, I might be wrong. It's
I'm
been
gonna
a
have
minute.
to replay this game, aren't I?
What, Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I kind of want to replay it. And I really don't care about anything. I don't think there's a game. I mean, in my dreams, another Jack and Dexter game, but they're so busy making either Naughty Dog's probably making another Uncharted game or something, or they're working on the Last
They
of Us
haven't made
stuff.
an Uncharted 4 since the PS4 launch game. That's
And-
crazy.
I own the Uncharted collection. I got it for that summer of Sony whatever, and
Yeah.
I still haven't touched it.
That's because it's not a good game.
I heard the first one's rough, but the other ones are classics. But I hate those. I can't do those hand holding go through a cinematic game.
Yeah, I can't either. It's not fun.
I get really, and I have that problem with. I already talked about it multiple times, but the first level, I hate tutorial levels, so I really have a hard time with that.
Just play The Last of Us already.
We'll get there. I will get there. So this is
if we hit 50 likes, we'll do a gameplay of The Last of Us, but it won't be a gameplay.
I could stream it. I have it already set up to do that.
50 likes.
I'll stream some Last of Us, and I'll get past. I'll get through that next part where it actually gets fun.
48 likes are going to be mine.
48 bots. I'm almost ashamed to put this out there. I feel like I'm being abandoned for the blue bubble or the green bubble. I don't know because I'm not a loser.
Did you be like that, don't it?
So I think Trey has an announcement for the community. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead and break people's hearts.
All right, party people. It took immense
I can't even deal
thought and soul searching and MKBHD videos. My next phone will be the iPhone 13 Pro Max
my
S
goodness.
Ultra
Super Saiyan 5.
Yes. So, I've decided that's going to be my phone. I'm going to make the switch. And
just so we all know, he's been an Android boy through and through.
Since the Note 3 or S3. The one that I broke 4 times.
The unrelated situation.
Why am I still on Android? I broke that phone 4 times. Anyway.
That's because you're rough. You're going to break an iPhone too. You think you're not going to break an iPhone?
I haven't broken a phone since the Note 5.
I don't have a good enough memory to...
That was my sophomore year of high school. I'm a sophomore in college now. I haven't broken a phone since then.
Hey, producer. When's the last time we had to take his phone in to get fixed? Is it only the other one? Is he the only other kid? Not this one?
Yeah, it's the other one.
Oh, damn it. I was going for backup, but it failed.
I don't break my phones. Okay, so I haven't...
You used to.
Yeah, I used to be terrible. And then I got into tech more, and I was like, I like this little thing. This thing is cool. So, like I said, it was a lot of... So, it really switched. It switched from 3 weeks ago. I was like, I'm just going to get the Note 20. Right? It was on sale.
Yeah,
and then,
Samsung, thanks, Note 20.
Yeah, Samsung, I have to say, the only reason why this is a thing is because there's no Note 21. I'm going to be completely honest. The only reason why this is a thing is because there's no Note 20. I'm
disappointed about that too.
1,000%. Right? It's a protest.
I got a flip phone. That's how.
Stupid. But I don't even remember how it started. But I was just... Because I am that guy. And the more I looked into it and I started watching videos about the 12 Pro Max, because that's all that's out. Mm-hmm. And then videos about iOS 15. Had to get the demons out real quick. I realized that a lot of the things that I don't like about the iPhone are being addressed.
Yeah, it's only taken 15 years, but they're getting it.
Like the iPhone 13 is rumored to ship. Well, I don't know how rumored it is. It's pretty much confirmed at this point. This spec sheet is pretty impressive.
The rumor is September 8th, and I hope to God it's not September 8th.
No, not for the launch. But
for the event. Is it already posted?
No.
Okay. It's just that's the rumor. So, man, pre-news. It's a pre-news week, man.
Yeah. So, what to expect? A 6.7-inch OLED display. We knew that.
Yeah, come on.
120 hertz display, which is great.
Is this the first time they've gone to 120 hertz? Because they're notoriously we're cool.
On the phones. The iPads have it.
It's going to look buttery smooth.
Yeah.
Because they do really good.
Their optimization is great.
Yeah, because it's been 60.
Yeah.
And their phones still look good at 60.
Exactly. So 120 hertz display. They're adding an always-on display, which they'll do it. I'm sure it'll be limited.
Yeah.
But it'll do its job. a smaller notch, which is good because the iPhone notches are huge.
Yeah, they're
So,
like bold.
So smaller notch is great. Face ID 2.0, 1.0 is already pretty, not pretty. It's very
how
good.
good is Face ID compared to just like because on the Note?
No, Face ID is worlds better.
Oh wow.
That's why they have. That's why Apple didn't have a under-screen fingerprint scanner because they had Face ID.
That's overrated. I don't like that.
I love it. I love it on my. You don't have it right now.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Once you get it, you'll understand.
I won't get
I
it. I don't think
use-
it's gonna be on the. I don't think it's.
Oh
on the,
no, you're right. You have the button on the side.
Oh yeah.
You have the button on the side. It's and I never use Face ID on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I only use the under-screen fingerprint.
I
scanner.
use it and I have glasses and it works pretty good, even with the glasses.
400 milliamp hour battery.
Oh shit!
Which, as you know, the iPhone 6 Pro had like a 33, so it's a huge upgrade.
And the Note's 42 or 40? Is it also 44?
I think it's up there. The 21 Ultra, I think, shipped with 45.
Okay.
So it's flagship.
Well, as long as they can optimize the battery and they can, I mean, they should. iPhones should be pretty good about that.
25-watt fast charging.
If you buy their
Not in the box.
expensive.
It won't be in the box. Don't get too excited.
And then what is it? $100 or something?
I mean,
like
the
that?
last one was 20.
Oh,
So it'll probably be like 50.
Are you feel okay with this? All these extra price tags?
Well, I mean, for me, they're not extra. I have all that stuff. I would just, the only difference would be me going on Amazon and getting a braided USB-C to Lightning connector.
Oh.
That would be the only difference because I have a fast.
Are you
charger.
sure that
I have a wireless?
Are you sure
charger.
that fast charge works with iPhones? You're gonna find that out soon.
Yeah, I mean,
They're pretty tight-lipped about who gets the extras. Like the MagSafe business is.
Well, I mean, I think that's why MagSafe is there, but MagSafe is so pointless to me. So pointless.
It's magnets, bro. It's the future.
The thing that I'm most excited about, starting at $10.99 for the base Pro model, and I'm really into that. You know.
And I can shit on
my
iPhones.
My phone right now was $1,300.
Yeah, but the iPhones. I think for the best camera, the best wide angle will go to Samsung. The best camera software would go to Google Pixels, and the best video can't beat video on iPhones. Can't beat it. I don't like to admit that. Can't beat videos on iPhones.
I'm gonna really miss though. I might carry this phone around when I take pictures, just because I love Samsung's saturation and their colors. The colors on a Samsung picture are just so good, and they always pop. And
I don't know. You might like the iPhone because the iPhone does a lot of little software tricks too.
Yeah,
like
it just depends. I'll try it out. I won't immediately just start or just keep carrying my phone right now. For anyone wondering, I have the 20 Plus, not the Ultra, the Plus.
Naming conventions.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible.
So and then in iOS 15, they're adding the always on display. They're adding new functionality to, you know how on the Samsungs you can scan something pretty much?
Yeah.
So they're adding, like if you scan that Starbucks on the iPhone, you could take those words and make a sticker of it and put it on other things. And you can also look up right from the picture.
Oh, yeah. Well, Google does that.
Yeah, Google does it.
Yeah.
Samsung doesn't do it.
But the sticker, so you like, that's crazy.
So you can like copy and paste it to other things.
That's wild.
So you can take like if you were making a meme, right? You could take
This is hold your
Starbucks up. You can take that logo and then put it on something else. So that's something cool. They upgraded the Apple Maps, which nobody used.
I think the most exciting thing, if you're going to go to iPhone, which is the only thing that I really, really respect with the eye lines, with the whole ecosystem, is the Apple Watch. You get to use an Apple Watch.
I'll eventually have an Apple Watch. And that's the thing, like the Samsung watches aren't very good, but the new Apple Watch is delayed. They're having the 7 series, I think.
Oh, I thought the last one was the 4 series. Oh no, maybe I'm getting it mixed up with the Samsung ones.
Yeah, I think you are. I'll Google Apple Series 7.
I can't believe they're on 7 already.
Watch. Yeah, Series 6 was the last one.
Oh, my bad.
So Series 7.
Yes, I'm getting mixed up with Samsung.
I am excited for that. just to have it all there. I'm excited to have blue bubbles. Everyone at work gives me a hard time about the messing up every group chat.
I swear to God.
No, listen.
If I text you and you put that you liked it, and I got to read the whole text message, that's it, man. We can't communicate on that platform anymore.
Everyone is like, "Oh, you mess up every group chat," and I'm like, "That's not my problem. For me, it all looks the same.
Yeah,
that's not my problem. That's on y'all.
It could be all on iMessage. Just send it on iMessage. And now you can't ever send me a video ever again.
Yeah. Well, Facebook Messenger exists.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Facebook Messenger is really good. I wish more people.
I don't understand why people don't use it.
Yeah, they should open it up. It's really good. I get to FaceTime all my friends. All my friends have iPhones, of course. But
you can FaceTime anybody now. You just send them the link.
Yeah, that's true. And I watched MKBHD do it, and it's just like Zoom. Like the interface, the way it looks, it is just like Zoom.
Did Zoom still FaceTime? Because FaceTime's been around long.
No, I mean like the way it works. You get the link, it sends you there. They have to accept you. You make a name. Like the whole thing is just like Zoom.
Oh, okay.
And then they're adding custom icons. And you can completely customize them.
What do you mean custom icons? Icons for what?
Like
your
I watched MKBHD did it. I don't remember who it was, but someone did a Animal Crossing one. Mm-hmm. So it was like the blue and the green pastel colors.
Yeah.
And that was the background. And then they had all the icons in Animal Crossing. Like it was really, really cool. But
I had an iPhone,
I'll just have to look at it.
If you jailbroke it, they had that.
See, you have to jailbreak it.
Those are. I'm a really old iPhone user because I had the 3G, which was the actual. I think the first good iPhone because the first one was whack. Didn't even have a camera. That was before they had cameras. Funny enough, there was like a notch in the back where the camera should be, but it looks like they just ditched the camera at the last minute. Maybe I'm getting that confused with the iPod Touch.
There's also focus modes. So kind of similar to NFC tags when that was a thing.
Yeah.
To where you press the NFC tag and okay, my phone is in work mode now. So now you can set like a focus mode for work, and only certain people that you set will be able to notify you. And like if you're texting me about something that's important, you can choose. Probably not you, because you have Android, but well, you still might be able to. But you can choose to override that if it is important, and it will still notify me. But if not, it'll tell you that I'm in focus mode, and the notifications won't show up. And the notification bar is different, so it'll only show the most important apps at the top, and then everything else at the bottom.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff and good things that are changing, so that's why I can get behind it. If it was iOS 14, I would just feel like there's no point.
Are you gonna get AirPods?
No. Well, like I said, I have the Beats Studio Buds.
Oh, okay. And they do all the little fancy stuff?
Yeah, the same things as AirPods. And I have the same things on my phone because there's the app. Because these are the most Android-friendly ones. But like I said, there is an app.
I have the Alexa Buds. I wouldn't recommend because the battery life when you use all the features is like whack. I basically almost always have in power save mode. But the fact that when I take my headphone out and it mutes it, I'm like, oh, I'm in the future. Even though they've been on AirPods forever.
I do really like the button on the Studio Buds though. Like the button is really easy to click. You know, some of them is like really stupid. You have to like press it into your ear.
Oh yeah.
The button is really it's just a nice click.
Yeah, I've had because I go through a lot of the headphones, wireless headphones. And I can't remember the brand of them. They were like a cheaper brand on Amazon. Terrace, and they had like a click button, right? Which is horrible because I'm stabbing my ear, doing double and triple clicks. Then they had a touch one, but the touch technology that they were using, like it seemed like it reacted to heat or friction, and if I was standing in the sun, it would hit them.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh man, I was like, when it first happened, I was like doing yard work, and boop, 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 and then it just turned off. I was like, what's wrong? They're charged. What's happening? Yeah, those are the worst.
I'm gonna give you all a 5-minute review real quick.
5-minute review of what?
Just because they've only been out for a month. The studio buds.
Oh, okay.
As someone who's also used most of the offers for truly wireless earbuds on the market, I've used the Galaxy Buds, the what are they called?
Did you have the jelly beans?
No, I didn't have the jelly beans. There's ones that are like $50. I forget the name of them. But JLab, the JLab buds.
Did you have the Ray Trace or
Raycons?
Raycon?
No. Hey, Raycon, I'll have them if y'all sponsor this video.
Yeah, we'll try them out.
Sponsor us. We'll give you all a review.
Come on, Ray J. If I had one wish.
That wasn't appropriate?
That's a Ray J song.
We just got a Kanye album, and you're talking about Ray J.
Is Kanye gonna send me some headphones?
No, he'll send you some shoes. Anyway.
Size 12 and a half.
They don't make 12 and a half. 13. Made me lose my train of
Your
thought.
Headphones. We're talking about headphones.
Yeah, basically I've used every headphone that you could ever use.
I can vouch for that.
Beats Studio Buds are the best ones. They have the volume that I like. They're really loud. The bass isn't overpowering, but it's still there. It's still good. Like I said, the app, it works good. They connect instantly on a Samsung or any Android.
They have the active noise canceling.
Yes, and it's crazy.
The active noise, like the Alexa buds have, and it's the weirdest thing. The fact that they're like using sound to stop sound, and it's a trip.
The Samsung buds did a better job of the transparency mode, which is when it like amplifies everything around you. Did a better job of that. It's not that great on these, but the noise cancellation is really good. Like when I go to the gym, I don't start my music until I start working out. Like I walk in and I don't have it on. I can't hear anything. I can't hear any of the gym noises that are happening with those headphones.
None of the clickety clank of the weights.
I can't. I have them when I walk to my class and stuff. If I have them in and I close my car door, I can barely hear it. And that's like me right next to it. Crazy. Battery life is good. The case battery life isn't that great.
How many you get? Two?
Wait, how many you get? Two?
You get two
What?
chargers
You get 2 chargers
from the case.
from the case.
Yeah.
Well, it just
I still only charge it like once a week, once every 3 or 4 days. But the battery life on the buds is really good. You do have to be kind of particular about how you put them in, because one time one of them wasn't charging for me.
Is it what is it, like the little copper?
The copper. But they're a go for sure. I really enjoy them, and I got them on sale. I paid $120 instead of $150. So
I can't say anything.
they're no good.
I probably, no lie, I've at least spent over the last 3 years. If we go like probably the last 5 years, I've definitely spent more than $1,000 on headphones.
Me too. I had. Let's just run down the line. I had the Skull Candy ones. Those were not loud at all. Didn't like them. For me, the biggest things I look for, it can sound bad, but if it's loud, I'm with it.
Yeah, I do. I rather like a lot, but I like a lot of bass.
I don't really care for bass as much. If it's loud, that's the number one thing for me. I tried the Skull Candy ones. They just didn't get loud enough. Another really good one, and if you're an audiophile, you'll like these. The Creative Outliers. Those they were only $60.
Oh wow!
So yeah, they were $60. They sound amazing, and I have a producer friend, and he really likes those. He almost stole them a couple times because he said that you can hear all the individual sounds. So you can hear all the sounds and where they line up, like if you were looking at it on a production side.
Yeah.
So you can hear the vocals with the ad-libs underneath, and then the hi-hats on here and the bass down here. Like everything is separate. Which is cool.
I was explaining that to somebody before, like when you you do music, so you understand. But when you play music, because I play a few instruments, it ruins music for you a little bit, because like how you're explaining, like how your producer friend was listening.
Yeah.
That's how I end up listening to all music. So, and it's exactly how you're talking about, how like you could see, like I could see the like GarageBand or whatever the program is, and you could see the vocals, and then you could see what instrument, and you could see them like, oh man, it's like, ruined.
For me, that's how I feel about just like rap in general, just because it's supposed to be an art, and that's why I don't like Drake. Like his album just came out,
We
right?
cannot get. We can't. Don't
No,
deep
I'm
dive into how
going-
much you hate Drake right now.
I'm going into it for this reason.
Okay.
As an artist, as an up and coming artist, right? You have to make changes. You have to progress and evolve and do all this stuff. And Drake, since 2013, has not. He has not evolved.
Remember when he was talking like a British dude?
That's not evolving, especially because
I can't. I mean, I'm not arguing with you, but I like Drake. But I've been riding with him since I was in high school. So it's like a different thing. You're coming up as in a different lane than I was. So, but Drake.
I was a Drake fan. Like I was a kid when Forever was around, and I remember watching the LeBron commercials, and I was like, "That's hot!" Right? Wayne was on it. I was like, "I don't know who this dude is, but he sounds cool." And ever since then, like the last Drake album, I remember I really was excited for was Views.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped Views, and I was like, "Damn, Drake really, he's on top of the world right now." And then he dropped the one after that.
If you're reading this,
No, I don't think so.
that wasn't after Views.
I think it was before.
The next one after Views was.
It might have been.
I can't even think.
It was that was the British one. I don't remember what it was. And then I was like, oh, this sounds exactly like the last album. It sounds exactly like Views, but just British now. And then he did Scorpion, which was like 30 songs of the same thing. And at that point, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, after Views was Scorpion.
Yeah.
And then this newest one, Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah. So
I thought More Life came out later than it did.
ever since then, it's all been the same.
Oh, there was the Dark Lane demo tapes. I love that. You don't like that one? That's the one where he's dressed up like a ninja in the front.
No.
2:35.
His music, he has found a lane and he stayed in it. And that's literally it. Where you have everyone else in the game right now who's progressing and who's making changes overall. Even Kanye. Like Kanye's last album was 100% gospel.
Yeah.
And then this album, honestly, when I did my first listen, it was almost like a DJ Khaled album. Like a production, yeah. Like Kanye would do.
Well, I heard he spent more time in production than the last one, but the one before. Oh no, was the last one supposed to sound raw or the one before?
I don't remember. He had a lot more times where he would do like half a verse or a verse, and then the features would carry the song.
Did you listen to the Jay-Z feature? That was. I don't think you're a Jay-Z fan, are you?
I'm not a fan, but I'm aware of Jay-Z and like how influential and how good he is.
I was like, they're not arguing anymore.
Lil Wayne's the GOAT.
Wayne's been doing it for like 40 years. Since he was 2.5, he's been rapping.
That's why he's so good.
If you haven't caught Wayne's interview with that therapist
Emmanuel
guy,
Acha. He's not a therapist.
He's not a therapist.
He's a pro athlete.
He was. Oh, he talks like a therapist. He must have been. Did a lot of therapy because he speaks like one. Watch that video.
Yeah,
that was a great video.
It was uncomfortable conversations with Emmanuel Acha.
That was so great. And I'm a Wayne fan, like a surface Wayne fan. I came on with everybody on Carter 3. And since then, it's like I'm up and down with them. But just hearing him talk like a human being, I appreciated that so much.
See, I did too, because my dad would play. It seemed when I look back at my childhood, it seems like he would play nothing but the Carter 3 in the car.
The Carter 3 was amazing.
And I just have so many memories of that whole album. Phone Home.
My brother listened to Fireman a lot from Carter 2, and I was just like, "What is this?"
So I'm young, right? So a lot of those older Wayne songs pre Carter 3, I don't really have like in my rotation. But Fireman is one of those songs that's in every playlist I have. Fireman is so good, and The Block is Hot too. Not two. The Block is Hot also.
I love some of his mixtapes, man.
Wayne, yeah, like he has a song for literally anyone. Like mixtape Wayne,
Oh my
album
god! What
Wayne.
he used to do is mixtapes, and he used to just do whatever like the popular songs was,
Yeah,
and
he
just
still
throw a
does.
verse.
Yeah, he still does
But when
that.
he did like back in the day, he did Sierra's Promises, and it was like it elevated that song. You couldn't tell me anything. I'd even like to listen to the original one because he did a Beyonce one too. I can't remember which one it was,
Yeah.
but
I
oh
think I know
my
what you're
gosh.
talking about. But that's Wayne. Wayne will always be my favorite rapper of all time, and he'll always be the goat. I'll. With that being said, I will admit that the Carter Five and the way it released, it was kind of mid. Like it wasn't the greatest album. There's only a couple songs.
Wait, but
that
go
I
back
have.
to Kanye. You didn't. I don't think you finished your thought on Kanye. So did you like the album?
Yeah.
We're on hip hop nerd stuff. If you guys haven't seen the transition,
It was kind of that. Like I thought Kanye.
I need to get another
I thought it was better than Drake's.
I
sure.
I know. So I could just tell you how I felt about it. I'm not like I listen to a lot of hip hop, but I don't think I could articulate like exactly like how it should sound or how I think it should sound. But I was enjoying myself more when I was listening to the first half of Drake's album than I was with the first. I think I only made it through 8 songs. I don't think I made it to the actual Donda track on because it's like 27 freaking songs. But I think I got to give up both like an actual like a re-listen to. It's just hard to do whole albums sometimes when they're long.
I'm just waiting for Uzi's new album.
You know what I'm waiting for.
Lil Wayne's new album.
No, Kevin Hart has a new show on what is it called? NBC's streaming service, Peacock, and it's called Heart to Heart. Get it?
Yeah.
And he had Ice Cube on there. Ice Cube was talking about they're doing a super group with Ice Cube, Too Short, E40, and Snoop Dogg, and they're calling themselves the Westmore, like Mount Westmore, and they're gonna do a super album, and it's just all parts of California.
Sounds like I'm gonna hate it.
You're not gonna like it, but
I don't like. I don't like modern West Coast gangster rap.
but they're not modern. They're old.
I know. Well, that's why I have hope, but also I don't have hope because
Dude, it's gonna be fire.
if they do the modern,
E40
it's
is
just
not.
good.
None of them have missed a step with the rapping. I don't know the last time I heard an Ice Cube song.
E40 has.
No, I like E40. And Too Short. Too Short's always too short.
Bad.
Oh my gosh, these are people who built the game so you could rap now. But anyways, we do. I guess we have time for because I have one small thing. I just want to get what you think about it, and then we can end it. So Amazon is always having their fingers in everything, of course, always. They've already been making TVs with I think Toshiba and somebody else, TCL or TLC, whatever it is.
Yeah, the little Fire TVs.
And the Fire TVs. So now they're about to. The rumor is they've been spending 2 years working on it. They're gonna actually drop Amazon TVs. And right now, it's not. We're not sure if it's going to be the Fire Stick OS or if it's going to have a different proprietary OS that feeds into like what a Fire Stick would look like. So what do you think? What do you think? I don't know.
I get to play more Crossy Road on the TV.
Probably. I probably would connect with Luna. If anybody doesn't know, Amazon has a game service, Luna. No one uses it, I don't think.
I don't know because there's more to TV than just making a TV.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It has to be a good panel. Everything has to work, and it has to be high quality in 2021.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Yeah, Amazon as a company cut a lot of corners. They don't really treat their employees well. I worry about how good can they actually make this product.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a really big Amazon fan. Like, if you knew me, I have a lot of Amazon products. I did not buy an Amazon TV. I just bought the TV that I wanted and then just got a Fire Stick. Like, I didn't want their TV. Plus, I didn't want to ship it.
Yeah, and Fire Sticks are garbage. They should work on that.
My Fire Stick's good. Oh, you have the light.
It's not good.
So
No, I mean like the OS. It's just so clunky. It doesn't want to work.
Sometimes, and then sometimes I'll get a bad update like on a phone. Like
Yeah.
Hulu was bad up. There was a bad update for like a week, and Hulu was crashing. But
Like,
I have a smart
it's
TV,
just-
an actual smart TV, anyways, so I can just go back.
It's
Or whatever.
just I don't have faith in that product.
You know, it doesn't
Send Bezos to
customize
space.
enough. Like it always shows me stuff I'll never watch.
Yeah. Well, most of them do. I think I need to make a new YouTube account.
Why? Oh, you got like 10 years of trash YouTube videos that you watched.
Well, no, it's just all the videos right now that pop up are like exactly the same.
Okay, we're
Just
gonna.
have-
This is going longer because
I
we're gonna
have
get into this right now.
I have nothing that I want to watch.
You cannot find new content on YouTube. You are stuck in your well
See,
of content.
I'm not. Well, I mean,
Have you seen the new to you tab though?
Yeah.
I've been finding some things on that, but
Like every month or so, it'll still be in the same kind of hemisphere, I know, but it'll be a new creator.
see, I don't get.
I'll be able to add a new creator to that. But for the most part, yeah, it's all the same. Like even if I refresh, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Like NFL, Tech, NFL, Madden.
Back in the day,
liberal
you used to just
show.
like watch a video and then end up in like whatever video. It didn't always connect. You would just end up on weird
like,
videos.
Right now, nothing I have is good.
And God forbid you go on the trending page. Jesus Christ.
How do you even get to the trending?
It's not a tab anymore, but it's still, you can still get to new and trending. It's just the worst. There's never anything good. It's always like TikTok stuff or
Yeah, that's the other part is that you follow these
or
creators. 'cause
music
you like
videos.
them.
It's always music videos. Like BTS will always be number one on whatever freaking trending thing if they happen to come out. I guess there's a lot of, what do they call themselves? What do they call? What did the BTS
What?
people call them? I forgot what they
I
call
have
them.
no clue. I don't follow BTS.
I don't follow them either, but they have a thingy. They call themselves something. What do BTS fans call themselves?
TS Army? TS
Oh,
Army?
yeah, the Arms. Yeah, I knew. I was gonna say the Empire, but
Thank you.
thank you for
Shout out
that.
to Amber.
Shout out to Amber.
Shouts out.
Shouts out.
Making me learn.
Whoa.
Whoa, the lights are changing behind us.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, we're not done.
Oh, we're not done. Oh crap.
I have to ask you a question.
You gotta ask
And the
me a
story.
question. Oh, this is gonna be like last
that
week
will
where you're
blow
gonna
your
tell me
mind.
that something was racist.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
this is ridiculous.
Okay.
Have you heard of Bishop Sycamore Academy?
Oh yeah, I heard.
Oh yeah, I heard this whole story.
I
I heard this whole story. The fake,
Well,
the
yeah, the-
kind of real fake school.
No,
that's-
not kind of real. Completely fake.
But they have players. They don't even go to school, and that they were on last week on some ESPN.
Yeah, they were on ESPN facing the number one high school in the country, who has nothing but D1 recruits.
And then, but did you hear the second part that everyone kind of knows, but they rather face
Yeah.
that team because
Yeah.
they don't want to go against the real
So-
team? What is happening?
TLDR. Bishop Sycamore, they played a game against IMG Academy last Sunday, and they lost 58-0.
Mollywopped.
They lost 58-0. And in this game, after the fact, we found out that the whole team was made of 20 to 22-year-olds.
And they still couldn't win.
These were grown men going up against high schoolers, and they lost 58-0. They had to share a hotel room. They've been living out of a hotel room. The address of the school is a PO box. There is nothing real about this school.
And then Jim did the teacher, the head coach.
Yeah,
he got
the head coach got fired
from
by-
his fake school.
by the defensive coordinator. So it was someone below him who fired him. It's just a ridiculous thing.
And it's just it's a thing. If you're in the know, you know. And
Yeah.
And now we all know.
And I
how
can't
embarrassing
wait
for E ESPN.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Netflix original.
The next one. What's that thing that it's kind of a school of hard knocks program where they get bad kids?
Oh,
or not bad kids. I'm sorry. It's not bad kids, but people who have like failed out and they have a good football program and a lot of their people make
Last Chance You. This
Yeah,
is No Chance You.
Please, last chance you do a season on this.
That would be incredible.
That'd be if we did they could do a parody documentary and it'd be about that school and about them just like not going to practice.
Did you know
Did I know?
that the head coach of the last season of Last Chance U for football wanted to come to our local university.
What? And they didn't get him?
Mm-mm. They hired someone. They hired someone else. They hired the head coach who just retired. So back before he went to that
missed
school,
opportunity.
yeah, before he went to that school, he was gonna come to the campus that we have.
How about that local sports team? That would have been great. That would have put a lot of
a lot of talent here.
Yeah. I mean, they from what I understand, there is some talent that comes here. People come out of state, but
There's not.
I heard wrong. Okay.
There used to be, but I don't know about it anymore.
I think when I was there.
Yeah, when you were there, but now they don't.
That was quite a few years ago. But all right, I think that's gonna be it for today.
This was the Tre Show.
This is not the Tre Show.
Oh,
I will cut your mic.
well then why am I here?
I will cut your mic because you co-host this with me. So this is my co-host Tre. It's the Tre-lenium. We're back in the Tre-lenium.
Oh,
I'm Nathan. I hope the camera's been working this whole time and I get to post
Am I
this.
still getting paid?
No one gets paid yet. We're the road to 1,000 subscribers. This dude needs a check. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know if there's any future things you want us to talk about.
Raycon sponsor us.
Please post if you make a comment about anything that you want to see for the Nintendo Direct that may or may not be happening, and if it does, we might have something special in the store. So thank you guys. Have a great night. Have a great day. We'll see you guys later.